Hello, Dr. Karen here, and welcome to the Spiritual Medicine Digest for the week of October 24th, 2025. Today we're talking about the energetic relationship with peace. And if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button while you're here and perhaps the notification bell so you know when the next video is dropping. We have energetic relationships with everything. Time, space, dimension, people, pets, energy, entities. I mean, everything is a relationship with something else. And what's very inspiring and positive is that lately I've been getting messages that there are some really neat things happening. All of humanity and the Infiniverse, two of the others that I tend to be led to do some healing or at least witnessing what's going on. Lately, it's not so much healing. Lately, it's around witnessing or at least knowing or acknowledging that these energetic relationships between the Infiniverse and love, joy, peace, big love, or all of humanity and love, joy, peace, big love are optimizing, are getting to 100% on their own without me necessarily doing anything about it. Now, at times I will download and activate a positive morphic field, but for the most part, I've just been asked to witness it or at least know about it, and sometimes to announce it with you. We'll do another video next time around how those messages are coming across now, which is very, very interesting. So I think we have a lot to be grateful for. I know sometimes when we are looking at the news, if you are still desiring to do that, which I'm not, but if you're still mixed in with the common consciousness of what's happening in our modern society, on our cell phones, on Reels, on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever it is, sometimes the messages that you get are the complete opposite. Like the world is, going into chaos. It's even worse than it was before. There's entities left, right, and center. People are killing each other, murdering each other. There's war here, war there, and everything like that. And sometimes these messages come very, very loudly. But if you can actually tune into your insides, you may notice that there are shifts in the more subtle levels, on the energetic level, that points to actually the direction of where we desire to go instead of where we don't want to go. The only thing is there are bumps along the way and there are revelations along the way, meaning that sometimes what we see ain't pretty. And the neat thing is every time we get triggered or every time there's something that's trying to trigger us, right, we get to look at that and we get to evaluate whether or not we, first of all, have a reaction. Sometimes some of us are so numbed out of our pain, numbed out of our anger, that we don't even notice it. And the universe has to go, well, there's some shadow work to be done, so we really got to trigger you. Right? But the cool thing is if you're realizing that maybe there's some numbing out going on, you can actually just kind of turn to face whatever that emotion is. And it could be a feeling of you're being betrayed or someone is making you feel like you're not good enough, you're not worthy, and then there's shame and then there's guilt and all these kinds of things. An example would be, you might scroll on social media and everyone's talking about, a celebrity or beloved so-and-so, dying. And then you might notice that one of your friends or a Facebook contact is actually saying, well, I don't really resonate with all this stuff that's on social media about this celebrity dying because there's people dying every day and, children that are lost and da-da-da-da, right? And in some way, shape, or form, inadvertently shaming those who are expressing grief over the celebrity dying. Now, I don't really follow celebrities so much, but the point is that do we really need to shame each other for the guilt? When we're doing that, oftentimes it is, looking in, if you are brave enough, looking into what is that? Often it is a mirror. So if I'm shaming someone else, often it's a mirror that there's something within myself that I'm not okay with. And oftentimes it will point to something else happening in my life that I'm trying not to look at. Right? So I'm going to go out here and blame all you guys for being overly enamored with celebrities or something. Okay, that's just kind of a random example. But the really neat thing, though, is we have this opportunity, right? We have this opportunity to improve our energetic relationships, there we go, with anything. including peace. So let's do a 𝗤𝗏𝗺 healing activation. And maybe if you do divine muscle testing, you can actually check before we do it how happy, balanced, and optimized is your energetic relationship with peace, despite all the stuff that you see on social media or on the news. And it doesn't have to be 100%, but then you can test it after we do the activation if you desire to do the activation, and then you can post your results below. Would love to hear in the comments. Okay, so let's do this activation, this energetic relationship. And while we're at it, we might as well optimize our energetic relationship with a whole bunch of other things that are desired. The funny thing is sometimes energetic relationship with things we don't desire should also be optimized, so we're not resisting it, so we are not causing more of that we don't want to us, because anything we resist persists, right? You know that. So perhaps we can even look at the energetic relationship with loss or grief or death. That is not necessarily a bad thing. So we'll include that in case you are open to that. And if you're not, you can just kind of energetically block that, but that's okay. We're looking for good energetic relationships with anything that comes our way, so we're not struggling, so we're not resisting against life, so we're in the flow of life. Okay, so let's do stillness through observing internal movement. Go ahead and rub your hands. Nice, 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 fast. Get some chi and energy flowing, and then relax. Close your eyes if it's safe for you to do so. Focus in on the body. Perhaps feel where you were rubbing your hands, and notice any movement in that area. It could be pulsing, tingles, waves, vibration, anything at all. And follow that flow wherever it goes without judging it, and just continue following that flow. And I'll speak the 𝗤𝗏𝗺 healing directives, and if you want to receive, you can go ahead and just make an internal yes to receive it. Here we go. I now command that the energetic relationship between you and all versions of you and all timelines where you exist be optimized, maximized, and harmonized with each of the following energies: peace, joy, love, big love, bliss, as well as loss, grief, sorrow, anger, shame, guilt, darkness, as well as light, God team, source, the present moment. Now command this healing be integrated and grounded with ease, speed, and grace in the highest and best way. For this and all the gifts, we give our thanks and gratitude, so be it, and so it is. Take a breath in and out. You can open your eyes if you'd like. Just allow that anchoring in place. Like again, we wished and desire to have healthy, energetic relationships with all of life. And that includes death. That includes the cycle of life and death. So you can do the 𝗤𝗏𝗺 healing activation for whatever it is that you think of. It could be happy, energetic relationships with your dog, or electronic equipment for those of you that don't like tech, right? With social media, with your mother, your in-law, like whatever it is, you can actually do this and notice the shift within. So I'd love for you to post in the comments, what shift did you notice with that activation, if any? And please join me in the light medicine community. It's free to join. Would love to see you there. We do all sorts of fun stuff every month, and we can continue this conversation. So yeah, I don't know about you, but I kind of have this feeling of like just even keeled kind of flow right now. So that's kind of neat. All right, so I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, much love. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If it resonated with you, would love for you to give it a like. Also remember to hit subscribe and perhaps even share it with someone that you think might benefit. In the meantime, would love to connect with you in my light medicine community. It's a free private community for sensitive souls to share their stories and lovingly support each other. So if that's for you, I'll put the link below this video, as well as this week's special offerings and announcements. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you there.